Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right. Thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. This is Happy English Podcast, episode 501. Have versus have got. Hey, guys, it's Michael here from Happy English. It's the beginning of March, but here in New York, the weather really feels like the middle of January. It was -8 this morning. Incredible! I am really looking forward to spring. By the way, the transcript package for podcasts 1 through 500 is now available. It has a 900-page PDF and 500 MP3 audio files. This is a package that you only have to buy one time because each time we have 25 new episodes, I will update the package and anyone who has bought the package will get the free update. And until March 14th, listeners of this podcast can download that package for just $50 using the promo code PODCAST. Just visit myhappyenglish.com and click on episode 501 to get yours. Okay, for today's English lesson, I'd like to answer a question from Masood, who left a voice message on the website. Here's his question.
Hi Michael, how are you? Please tell me what's the difference between have and have got, or have to and have got to? Thank you very much.
That's a great question, Masood, and I'm sure a lot of other English learners are wondering about that too. Let's check it out. As we mentioned in episode 175, we can use have, followed by a noun, to talk about possessions, relationships, and illnesses. Well, it is also possible to use have got in the same way. For example, I could say Tommy has 2 cars, or Tommy has got 2 cars. The thing is, in American English, have got sounds very formal and old-fashioned. So, when we use have got, we generally use the contracted form, like I've got, he's got, Tommy's got, and so on. Here are some more examples. I have a new coffee maker, or I've got a new coffee maker. Jenny has 2 kids, or Jenny's got 2 kids. Jack has a cold, so he's not coming to work today, or Jack's got a cold, so he's not coming to work today. You have a stain on your sweater, or you've got a stain on your sweater. Actually, in spoken American English, we tend to drop the contracted form of have. So, instead of saying I've got, people often just say I got. And instead of saying you have got or you've got, people often say you got. For example, I got a new coffee maker. You got a stain on your sweater. Keep in mind that this is what we do in spoken English, and in written English we tend to write have or have got. I have a new coffee maker. You have got a stain on your sweater. Next, let's talk about have to and have got to. Have to and have got to both show necessity. In everyday spoken American English, we tend to use have to. For example, when you fly overseas, you have to have a passport and you have to show your passport when you go through security. Using have got to in American English sounds stronger and more serious than have to. I think we use have got to for emphasis. For example, you have got to fasten your seatbelt in the car. You have got to study for this next exam or you won't pass the course. By the way, and also in spoken American English, we tend to use the pronunciation gotta when we talk about necessity. For example, when you fly overseas, you gotta have a passport and you gotta show your passport when you go through security. Americans also like to use have got to when we make a suggestion about something we feel strongly about, or when we talk about something we are serious about. For example, you have got to try that new pizza shop on Madison Avenue. I think it's the best in town. I've gained 10 kilograms since last fall. I have got to lose weight. Finally, in questions and negative sentences, we tend to use do rather than have got. For example, do you have a passport? Is more natural sounding than have you got a passport? I think Jack doesn't have a passport. Is more natural sounding than I think Jack hasn't got a passport. Well, I think I gotta stop there. That's our English lesson for today. If you want to read the examples in this lesson or get word-for-word transcripts of the Happy English podcast, just visit myhappyenglish.com and check lesson 501. Thanks for studying, and I'll see you next time at Happy English. Catch you later.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English. Get happy. Happy English.